Now here, I would like to show you something. These are my guys. These are my mafias that do my job. So these guys were all imported, and very soon, depending on the offer that this man has given us, we are soon bringing in more other males from South Africa. But these guys, they have been too busy working. You get it? And let me tell you one thing. We talked about business in this farming, and business all run depending on the males that you really have. You know, males are the core point of the project. I want you to understand that very well. And that even cut across the humans. Ladies, don't complain about this, but the fact is, it is us who determines the gene or the breed or the race of the kid. That's why when you produce kids, they are named our names. So also in this business, it is not being selfish, no, but the fact is they determine a lot in the flock. You get it? It's very hard to have this kind of genetics, and you find that in your flock, you're not really doing a perfect job. So basically, these guys, they have been serving so seriously. I think the cameraman can come close and see how these guys had lost their weight, had lost their patience, had lost their muscles at the back. I think you can see. I wish I could put them in there, and you see. Let me put even this guy out here. Da-da-da-da. So these guys are busy serving, you get? And I think we need to put them in. Our work is to drain these guys, you get? The way you see them. But also it's very good if they're showing very good characters. You get it? Like the way you see. So these guys, they're all mature. One is 2 years, one is 3 years, one is 1 year. You get it? So this, you see, this one is 1.5 years. This is 2 years, and the other one, and this one is 2 years as well. So these guys, we have been overworking them, and they have been too busy doing the job. So what we have decided this week, we want to put them off like for 2 weeks or 4 weeks. That's a month. And we are giving them extra feeding. Why? Because they have lost a lot of protein. They have lost a lot of energy. So basically, what we want, we really want to give them extra feeds. And which extra feeds, I'm going to show it to you. I think when you look at these guys, you also be happy. But if they lose weight, you might even think that these guys don't have very good genetics. Really, weight matters a lot, and it tells a lot of things about these animals. So when you are doing what they call breeding, since they are serving a lot of females, you also have to give them a month and give them extra feeding. What is that extra feeding? I think you can see. I want to show it to you here. What you see here, this is called chloris guyana. This chloris guyana is a source of carbohydrate. I've said this many times. Actually, this is not a new story that I'm telling you. It is an old story that you really need to follow online, and you get it perfectly. So we are giving them this chloris guyana in the hay form, so that these guys can keep chopping, because chopping and picking, it really helps them and making them to be very comfortable that these guys we are working for, they care about us. So, but the real concept, the real core of feeding them here is this alfalfa. This alfalfa, I told you, the alfalfa is the biggest percentage. So we give them 2 kilos per each goat per day. And then we also give it chloris, half kilo, then bracharia, half kilo, and we also give them half kilo of maize bran mixed in the concentrate. When I talk about concentrate, you guys, this is what I want to explain to you. You know, sometimes you don't understand it, but a concentrate, that is the mixed feed using the grains what we called not using the grass, but we are using the grain to mix the concentrate and also adding in more enzymes. Like the way you see premix, it has a lot of vitamins. Sometimes they are factory made, and also these other grains. These grains, I'm talking about soya, the percentage of soya. I'm talking about of cotton seed cake. I'm talking of sunflower. A lot of things that they mix in. So after mixing it in and the premix and the salt, it becomes a complete concentrate. And that concentrate, we only put in 70 kgs. Because now me, I buy a bag. A bag of a concentrate, I buy it at 50,000 and sometimes 100,000, and mixes 70 kgs of maize bran. You get it? And each goat per day, I give it a half kilo, quarter in the morning, quarter in the evening. And I'm talking about these huge guys, not talking about these small animals. So basically, that's what we do. And within 1 month, these guys should have attained all their weight. We put them back to go and serve. I think you do remember what we called the natural synchronization: pull out the male, feed it extra, let the females come on heat, let them miss. Because I've had many people complaining, my goats are going to miss the heat. Now I'm going to lose them. People are telling me if they lose it, then we shall not, they will not even come back on heat. Smile, they will come what? Those are just stories, you guys. God was really very, very wise. You don't know, you can't know how many eggs can an animal have on the over. And we only know the speed they use. The moment one gets ready and it ruptures and go, another one is already there. So they are doing sequences. So even if a goat misses heat for 6 months, that doesn't make it to lose the whole concept of production. So never be worried. You can synchronize your system of breeding and make sure that your animals are bred just within the same period. I've talked about that artificially, the hormones that we put in, GnRH, LH, FSH, we have talked about all that, I think, in a certain video. But you don't need it. You only need the science, pull it out, let them come on heat, let them lose, miss, and then miss as they are waiting for another group. If they group up and they become over 50 or 200 or 500, then you introduce these guys. That smell you see in them, it is called testosterone hormone. It smells bad for you, but for the ladies called goats, it is really very good, and it is appetizing, and it is giving them appetite to come on heat earlier and conceive. So the moment you introduce in the guy like pap, he smells in that flock for 1 week, you see everybody is coming on heat and they'll be bred. So basically, don't synchronize the females if your males are not energetic, if your males are moving sluggish, if your males doesn't have weight. If they don't have weight, they cannot even have appetite to serve. If they don't have energy, they will not have appetite to serve. Take an example. You, if you take a week minus eating, and you have your woman at home, what will you do? I will not answer that because you automatically have the results. Let me just wish you the best. That's what I really wanted to show you guys. And we are trying our best to make sure that we inform you and you understand all this concept. Thank you so much. Let me just wish you the best, guys. Bye for now.